because you know in this league those guys are grabbing for that ball.
Second and goal, play action, Goff to the air, Goff to the end zone for Tyler Higbee, and a Rams touchdown.
So we had blown coverages last week by the Eagles down in the red zone.
Goff throwing, Higbee with the catch, leaning for the goal line, touchdown, Tyler Higbee, his second of the afternoon.
Henderson into the end zone for a touchdown.
This has been all set up.
Goff for Kupp. He's got it. Cooper Kupp inside the 20. Sprinting to the house. Touchdown Rams. When they needed it most, Cooper Kupp delivers from Goff.
5 completions to go to get there as they motion out Woods. Goff trying to make it 9 for 9. He wants a lot here. He wants Woods. He has Woods. And Robert Woods is in. Touchdown. A big strike. Jared Goff to Robert Woods, and the Rams are back in front on the 56-yard connection.
Third down and goal. Malcolm Brown in the backfield. Flare him out. Goff hangs in there, fires, and that'll be Woods making the catch for the touchdown. Great drive by the Rams and a great drive for Robert Woods. Second down and 6. Goff going for it all this time and reaching for it, and a flag is thrown. Is the catch made? It is by Josh Reynolds. So if it's defensive pass interference, it's a touchdown. 40 yards. So they thinking and dunking and nibbling all the way down the field. And that was the 10th play of the drive. And it goes for 40 and the score.
Number 41, defense. A penalties declined. Results of the play, touchdown.
Second down and 6. Goff going for it all this time and reaching for it, and a flag is thrown. Is the catch made? It is.
Only 5 on the play clock. You got to get up.
Goff throwing. Akers out of the backfield for the touchdown.
Akers stays in there. Akers the football and into the end zone. Touchdown, Cam Akers and the Rams.
And it's him on the move.
Pick up a 7. Darrell Henderson. He's off and running. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Goff to his right, throws, pass is caught, touchdown, Kupp.
Goff getting everyone set. Looking left, throwing left. It is caught for the touchdown. Van Jefferson.
Rolling left after the fake. He's going to air it out. Deep downfield. Has a man open, and it's caught at the 15-yard line by Van Jefferson. And he gets up and rumbles to the end zone. Matthew Stafford with a bomb. He's got the great arm. We know that. And then Jefferson makes the catch, rolls over, doesn't get touched, and takes it in.
That's what Stafford does so well.
No huddle here. Stafford, he's going to air it out. Deep downfield, wide open. A flag is down. That's Cooper Kupp. There's a flag down to the 35-yard line. The Bears already signaling it's against the Rams.
That's what Stafford does so well.
No huddle here. Stafford, he's going to air it out. Deep downfield, wide open. A flag is down. That's Cooper Kupp. There's a flag down to the 35-yard line. The Bears already signaling it's against the Rams. That would have been a 56-yard touchdown. Kupp in motion. Looks toward Kupp. Comes back the other way. And that is caught for the touchdown. Flag down for the moment. Robert Woods with a flag down.
I don't know that they will, but the strength is attacking them in the air.
Boy, no pressure on Stafford. Jack They finally hit it. Deshaun Jackson, touchdown.
I don't know that they will, but the strength is attacking them in the air.
Boy, no pressure on Stafford. Jackson, they finally hit it. Deshaun Jackson, touchdown. Stafford, Cup, touchdown.
The empty set. Stafford over the middle. He's got Robert Woods, and Robert Woods has a touchdown, and the Rams have the lead. Play clock down to 1. They get the snap off. Fake to Woods. Stafford throws. It is caught. It is a touchdown. Cooper Kupp tight roping the sideline. 4-man Giants rush. Stafford looking sideline. It's the running back, Henderson. He's got it. Today. Just get the snap off. Stafford backpedaling, finds Cooper Kupp. And a burst to the end zone for another Rams touchdown. And Cooper Kupp, his second of the day.
Stafford with Henderson behind him. Kupp in motion. Looking for Kupp. Cooper Kupp's got it. Diving into the end zone. That's a touchdown.
Niners rush 4. Stafford throws. It is caught. It's Tyler Higbee and the signal for the touchdown.
Cooper Kupp has not been targeted yet. The league's leading receiver. Stafford going downfield for Jefferson. He's got him. Jefferson able to stay upright, and he is gone. Touchdown LA. Off their bye, trying to avoid their third straight loss. Here's one for Beckham. Got him. Touchdown, Odell Beckham. Michel the carry. Driving towards the goal line. Sony Michel in for the touchdown. 2nd and 4 at 29. Stafford with time. A dart to Kupp. Kupp motors away. And Kupp will coast into the end zone for the touchdown. 29 yards from Stafford to Kupp. The 11th time they've connected for a touchdown this year.
I get the elbow leading, but that's very subjective with that forcible contact.
So you don't love it. On 1st down and 10, Stafford loads up for the deep shot. Running ahead of everyone is Van Jefferson. Touchdown. 52 yards for the score. And the Rams jump back on top.
That's very subjective with that forcible contact.
So you don't love it. On 1st down and 10, Stafford loads up for the deep shot. Running ahead of everyone is Van Jefferson. Touchdown.
That's how they do it. It's Michel breaking out. End zone throw. They can't take him away. Touchdown Rams. Cooper Kupp. And he sets the Ram record.
Cut back by Michel.
Michel again, kind of spin forward. He's in for the touchdown. The ball did come out loose. One official signaled for the score. And now the play is finally whistled dead. Official still has the arms in the air.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown.
All you have to do is break the plane of the goal line, and it's ruled that Sony Michel did as such for the score.
The control, spin, he's on top of a player. Now
Stafford for Beckham, open, touchdown! And a little gritty from Odell Beckham Jr. with Justin Jefferson watching on the other side.
Stafford, end zone, Kupp. He's got it for the touchdown.
Defense now waking up the Bucs.
3rd and 20. Stafford going for it all. He's got a wide open man. It's Cooper Kupp who gets free. And Kupp rolls all the way to the end zone. Takes it himself. in there for the touchdown. Stafford rolling and throwing. Caught. Cup. Touchdown.
But now much bigger guys inside for the Bills.
Cup bottom of the screen. Stafford looking that way. Throwing that way. Cup puts the toes down. In for the touchdown. Cooper Kupp does it again.
Kupp and Robinson stacked to the top. Stafford looking for Cooper Kupp over the shoulder grab, and Kupp's in for his second touchdown of the year. And there's Kupp out of the backfield to the 5. What a move! Touchdown! Cooper Kupp. Rams open the third with another score, and for Cooper Kupp, his second of the afternoon.
Got a man read. They sent Skoranek in motion. You see they got the bunch with the 3 over the top.
Stafford, Kupp, what a catch! Cooper Kupp turns on the Jets. Kupp racing away. Cooper Kupp all the way. Touchdown!
As a Ram, that Robinson's been above 25 yards receiving. Here's Skoranek on the sweep. Skoranek will take it in, hopping in for the touchdown.
How about the big guy?
He says he's not a fullback.
3rd and goal. 17th play. Stafford gonna run it himself. And he dives. He's in for the touchdown.
He was the one that made a fuss about it. Said they ought to take the C off his jersey. As Stafford fires it downfield to an open Kupp. He beat him for 70 yards in the playoff game. And he's got another long one against the Buccaneers.
Oh, my goodness. This is an incredible throw with Vita Vea bearing down on you, and Kupp running a perfect route.
Tutu Atwell goes in motion from the 38-yard line off the fake to Akers. Stafford going deep. It is caught. Atwell, touchdown. 62 yards. First career touchdown for Tutu Atwell. There's Stafford, end zone. It is caught for a touchdown by Allen Robinson.
Second and 10. Mayfield to the end zone to Jefferson. Is that possible? Touchdown. This is impossible. They go 98 yards. That's good for 23.
Akers got it. Slime time. Let's go.
We love that Christmas slime. Let's go.
Second and goal at the 7. Williams slithering inside, and Kyron Williams with his second touchdown of the day, and the Rams have tied it up. 4th and goal at the 1. Atwell in motion. The pitch. Akers in. Touchdown. Higbee in motion on 3rd and 1. Williams towards the goal line, pushing through for the touchdown.
Atwell in motion to that side as well. They throw to the left. Tutu's got it. Touchdown, L.A. And the Rams still have life with 1:03 to go.
First and goal from the 3. Handoff, Williams, and he is in for his second touchdown today.
Stafford End zone. Caught for the touchdown. 2-2 Atwell. Stafford lofting. End zone. Nakua. He's got it. Touchdown Rams.
I think the hand was down out of bounds first. Would have been a 16-yard gain had he completed it. Stafford had to spin away from Highsmith. Throws on the run towards the end zone. Caught. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown.
Dropping it and getting back.
Tempo. Henderson. He's in to give the Rams the lead.
With one timeout, they can run the ball.
And they will. Freeman surging forward, and he is in. Touchdown Rams. And they're going to go for 2 here.
Stafford to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Puka Nacua is in. His 3rd touchdown of the season.
And a tight finish at the end to beat Seattle. Stafford wants to throw. Floats it. Touchdown Rams! Kyron Williams. He's got another one. 2 today. 9 for the year. And this is 7th game.
2nd and 1. Stafford. Over. Nakua on the run. Puka Nacua turns on the afterburners. Touchdown. 70 yards. And the Rams are on top.
Cup in motion. Stafford off the play fake. Looking long for Cooper Kupp. He's wide open. He's got it in stride. He's going to go in. 62 yards. What a breakdown by the Commanders. And the Rams capitalize right out of the gate.
You got Kyron Williams set out wide to the left. You've got Kupp in motion. Stafford looking one way, then the other. Throws caught. DeMarcus Robinson having the night of nights. Touchdown.
Second and goal. Stafford sprints out, throws. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Rams.
He tried to strip the football.
And now the handoff to Kyron Williams, and he's got a touchdown. Nakua in motion. The handoff. Williams burst to speed into the secondary. He's gone for a Rams touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the day.
They're all cut from the same cloth, and then when they go in there, there's nothing they can't do.
Wentz, end zone. It is grabbed. Is it a touchdown? What a play to fan.
Guys are moving, so everybody's got to get settled here for the Rams. 3rd and 1. And Stafford going to try Nakua, who's open down the sideline. He's got it. Nakua inside the 10. Finishes the run with a touchdown. 3rd and 1, and again they go up top. And Puka Nacua, the rookie, finds the end zone. Huge score for the Rams. Lions bring an extra one. Anzalone's picked up. Stafford throws. It's caught. What a throw to Tutu. Atwell. Bye-bye, Tutu. Touchdown, Rams.
Stafford. Across for Williams. Oh! Somersaults in to the end zone to get Los Angeles on the board. They check the play to a draw to Williams. Stafford to it. His arms in the air. Williams is in. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying it.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Yard away. 3.5 remaining.
I would actually play action this one. Yep.
Throws it. Caught for the touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson from Stafford.
What a great route.
Vikings minus Blake Cashman tonight. He's hurt. Leads the team in tackles. Meanwhile, Stafford chased, escapes, fires, caught. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp. Kupp now out of the slot. Stafford to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson.
Second and goal. Stafford, end zone, touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson. His 4th trip to the end zone this season. Second down and 6. Fake to Williams. Stafford fires downfield. It is caught for a touchdown by Robinson. The Rams win it.
Put some speed on that one, and there goes Cooper Kupp to the house. Another strike, and Kupp takes it the distance. 69 yards on a very nice Stafford delivery.
First and goal, Williams the back. Barron's got it inside. Touchdown, LA.
Nakua goes in motion. Here's Williams. Kyron Williams stays on his feet, and he is in for a Rams touchdown.
Down with Kyron Williams with the type of day he's been having. He already has a rushing touchdown.
Second and goal, quick out to Nakua, and he takes it in for a Rams touchdown.
12-6. They've won 3 in a row. First and 10. Fake to Williams. Here they go. Higbee. 5. Leaping. And the pylon touchdown. What a play. Rams have got the lead.
Second and goal. Garoppolo fake to Rivers. Rolling right to the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown by Tyler Johnson.
Play action. Stafford on the move. Stops. Finds his man. Touchdown, Williams.
Get the ball out in the screen.
Under 20 to go. Wide open. Allen touchdown.
Stafford fires in traffic. It is caught by Higbee for the touchdown. Tyler Higbee. Stafford in the middle, caught for the touchdown by, let's see, is Colby Parkinson. Parkinson for the score. And it's a one-score game for the Rams at 28-21.
Nakua shifting. They'll give it to him, and he's got it, and then some. Nakua is going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Rams. 45 yards.
Fake to Corum. Stafford a deep drop. Looking long. Wants Davante Adams. End zone. He's got it. The Rams hook up on another deep shot. 44-yard touchdown. Stafford to Davante Adams.
Stafford into the end zone. Davante Adams with the touchdown. And the 96-yard Rams drive puts 6 on the board and grabs the lead late first half. Stafford, 49 game-winning drives in his career. Trying to start one here, and he's got Atwell all alone. 2-2 Atwell. and it's 2-2 goodbye. One play, 88 yards, and Tutu takes it for 6.
Stafford fakes it to Adams. Touchdown. Flag is down. But for the moment, Adams has his second touchdown of the day. And Stafford's going to throw for it. And he's got himself a receiver. And it is a touchdown. Terrence Ferguson, the second rookie to catch a touchdown pass from Stafford today.
Nakua in motion from the 49. Stafford fires downfield. It is caught. Touchdown. Puka Nakua.
Handoff, Williams is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And we get whistle. There's some little scuffle at the end, but the touchdown's going to count.
From 24, behind snap that he brings down. Davante Adams got another one. Touchdown, Rams. Into the tunnel he goes. All the way up the tunnel. Chasing down all of his records.
Stafford floats it. Nakua's the target. Oh! Puka Nakua! Absolutely ridiculous to set up first down and goal.
On second down, Stafford sets, throws, caught, into the end zone. Nakua, touchdown. On first down, it's Corum. Blake Corum inside the 30, and he is going to take this all the way 48 yards for another Rams touchdown.
Stafford now going to float one far corner. Brought in and caught for the touchdown. Colby Parkinson, what a catch.
Trying to stretch the lead, and that is going to be hauled in by who else? Puka Nakua.
Today. On fourth down, Stafford, end zone, Nakua, touchdown! What a catch!
Right there with Drake May. Going to be Stafford or May. Head-to-head for MVP. Going end zone. Puka Nakua, and just like that, Los Angeles is on the board. Nakua with his third catch of the drive. It's a 14-yard touchdown.
The main cog in all of that's the MVP candidate quarterback.
Look out for Davante Adams down here. They give it to Puka Nakua, though, and Nakua breaks tackles and gets his second touchdown. Puka Nakua having himself one heck of a day.
Certainly a tough matchup. They get down there around the 5-yard line or closer. It becomes Davante Adams time.
Stafford has Williams. Kyron Williams puts the Rams back in front. First and 10 from the 19. Stafford going towards the end zone. Parkinson! What a catch! And a touchdown!
Second and goal. It's on the ground. Williams to the end zone for the touchdown. Kyron Williams patiently waits. Finds the end zone to cap a 14-play drive, and the Rams are on the board first. First and goal from the 5. Inside of 9 to go. Kyron Williams bouncing to the outside. Williams to the end zone. The Rams take the lead.
Now we'll see if they can make him pay. Stafford, low going deep. Nakua's open. He has got a touchdown.